The last time we saw Goldberg compete in a WWE ring, you don't have to look too far in the past. You went one-on-one and defeated the now WWE champion Bobby Lashley. Now, it's no secret, you've talked about it on the WWE Network and the documentaries of how you sort of needed to get the monkey off your back since returning this last run. You had a few things that didn't go as well as you had hoped in the ring, in Saudi Arabia in particular, and you really needed to kind of right the ship. And I don't think anybody would disagree. I know I came on this podcast the week after that match took place, and I said it was one of the best Goldberg matches I've ever seen, period. Not this run, I mean, of all time. And I'm pretty sure, Bill, correct me if I'm wrong, I think I told you that on the plane back because it was a real spectacle. And that has to give you confidence going into it, not only that you had a match of that caliber, but you defeated a guy who is currently the mirror image of Roman Reigns. Roman's the Universal Champion. You beat Bobby Lashley, who's now WWE Champion. That has to give you confidence. But what were you feeling in the wake of that match with Bobby Lashley?
I was feeling ready. I was feeling more ready than I have been in 10 years. We all know that I got double the lead time that I normally do. And in getting that time, I do believe that everyone saw that I have the ability still to be dominant. This time, I'm not afforded that. So let me backtrack. I can't thank you enough for the words of confidence that you gave me afterwards, because even though I'm Goldberg and even though 176-0, and even though I was once an extremely dominant monster in this business, guys like you eloquating your feelings about my performance mean everything to me. So that does give me a hell of a lot of confidence. And I think you see, as everyone else saw, that a confident Goldberg is still someone really not to be messed with. So I've just got to be able to drum that up in the very short period of time I've had to prepare for this. And hopefully hey, let's be honest, the drive to defend your family is pretty freaking deep. Right? So he brought something out in me that no one's ever seen before. You don't touch my family. I don't care where it is. So he was able to give me the ability to hearken back to that monster and bring him to present day. I think that Roman can do the same thing. I think that the reasoning behind us finally matching up and the duration between original matchup to now, I think that may be enough. I hope that that's enough. And I think the disdain that I have for a guy that treats his family like Roman is treating his family currently, I mean, I got to teach this kid a lesson, because to me, he's still a kid. And I don't care if he's got the title or not. I don't care who he has in his corner. I'm here to teach him a lesson. And I'm here to show him that, 55 years old ain't nothing to blink your eye at, because once you take your eyes off me, I'm going to drive my shoulder right through your chest. So, man, I'm, 24 hours from now, hopefully I've got that Universal title around my waist, and I've proved people wrong again. I got to do what I got to do, man. That's all there is to it.
I know you've begun to look at this business differently this time around, so to speak, and you've been very open about how you maybe didn't have the appreciation for the art and the culture of sports entertainment like you do nowadays. I remember talking after the match with Lashley, how at the very end of the match, you speared Lashley off of the stage through a table. Big, spectacular moment. Everyone was on their feet. Really, really incredible ending to that matchup. But it was actually after the fact, after you had made your exit, Bobby Lashley climbed up from the rubble after having just been put through hell by Goldberg. The sight of Bobby having just survived Goldberg. He didn't defeat Goldberg, but survived Goldberg. Would you feel that it's fair to give you a bit of credit in helping elevate Bobby Lashley to that status? Because I don't think anybody watched that and saw Bobby get up and went, oh no. Everyone went, holy, this guy is a badass. This guy just got speared by Goldberg through these tables, and I dare say that moment helped elevate Bobby to the next level. Is that something that you've thought about since then?
You know the answer to that, Corey. That's one of the reasons why I came back. I didn't have the appreciation for the business that I do now back in the day. And I wasn't a giving individual, nor was I a giving character. And your legacy is not necessarily predicated upon what everybody sees. It means a lot to me to be able to come back and do things like that. It's my duty, my honor, and my privilege. And as I said, I didn't have the appreciation for it before, but I do now. And I love Bobby. He touched my son, and I wanted to kill him in the moment, but I respect him to the nth degree. And I greatly appreciate his trust in me to do what we did. And for him to survive that, that was a special moment. And I'm glad that he got it.
Well, I'm going to ask you to change gears now, because as you look in hindsight at what you and Bobby accomplished together, if you get through Roman Reigns, it is entirely likely that Goldberg will headline another WrestleMania. Why should people not look past this matchup? Why is Goldberg still a relevant option and a viable option to headline a WrestleMania, even at the age of 55?
Because of what I just did to Bobby. I personally don't believe there's any other explanation to that. I still have the ability to be extremely devastating. I really do. It may not be for the duration that I used to be, but if you turn your head and you take your eyes off of me, be careful, because I still have it here, and I think I still have it physically to a degree to be able to be an extremely dangerous adversary. So don't look past me because of this gray stuff by any stretch of the imagination, because a mind is an extremely powerful asset. And what I lack physically right now compared to what I had back in the day, I've got up here. And experience means a lot in this business. And I may even be more deadly than I was in the past, because I'm a thinking man now. And before, I used to just go 100% forward, quite obviously. Now I have a game plan. And now I like to think that I'm multidimensional. So be careful what you ask for, Roman, because you never know what you're going to get.
Like what you hear? Catch full episodes of After the Bell on Spotify. Follow us now and never miss an episode.